10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello everybody, it is Friday. It's time to get your weekend started right with the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I'm Axel1324.
I'm Princess Zelda.
I'm Doggy Dog 420.
And today we are going to be talking about our favorite villains in video games. What kind of villains we like to defeat, what kind of villains we like to get beat by, and what makes them so awesome. As we all know, a hero is only as good as a villain. So villains are very, very, very important in video games to me. And so are the bad guys too. So today we're going to get into some of our favorite kinds of villains. I'm going to move this mic closer because I feel that I sound better with it closer.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Where was I? Yeah, villains. You know what? Let's just get right. Oh, wait. We can't get right into it. We got to say hello to the chat. First in the chat today was HTK360. Brother HTK, thank you so much for joining in. We have Titan Drago Jr. Thank you so much for tuning in, Titan Drago Jr. Who else we got? We got Ninja Drago. Thank you so much. Where's Titan Drago? We're missing Titan.
No, he's in there. He's in there.
We got Unicorn Princess. Hello, Unicorn Princess. So glad you are with us right now. Let's see who else do I got here. Tony Grasso, as always. Tony, we missed you last week. Thank you so much for making it this week. We appreciate you. We got Mike Mullis from the original Next Level Gaming Podcast. They had a great show yesterday. Be sure to check it out on the repeat. We got Dreadpool. Brother Dreadpool, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. And to everybody else who's here, thank you so much for being a part of our podcast today. All right, here we go. So getting right into it. Sometimes villains can be things and not necessarily they can, what's the word I'm looking for here, Princess Zelda? Help me out here. They're not exactly people.
Entities.
There we go. Entities. They can be entities in a video game. And sometimes entities can just be the worst nightmares in video games. So right now, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to go, of course, ladies first with Princess Zelda. Princess Zelda, what kind of entity that's not really a bad guy is your favorite kind of bad guy?
Well, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's my least favorite. And I'm going with spiders. It's like I'm thinking like Limbo or Hollow Knight, where they just, and the claw in Limbo. So I'm thinking of an entity which preys on natural like phobias of people, snakes, spiders. But for me, particularly spiders, because when I see a spider in a game, like I almost want to just wish I could skip over the level or zip through or something. Oh, and then when you get caught in a web or something, it's just too much. Like it's literally consuming. So yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are on spiders, but for me, when they're in a game, it's just and like people from Australia where the spiders are literally size of plates. I don't know how they do it. Yeah.
Yeah, spiders are scary because of their venom, I think. But you put them in a video game, it's instant death. It doesn't matter whether they're a large spider or a small spider. These spiders right here, I think, is what you're talking about in Hollow Knight, how they're all over the screen. And sometimes they come at you, sometimes they don't. Have you gotten to this part in your Hollow Knight? I know that you're playing through it.
Yeah, I'm almost embarrassed to say I think I'm at like 70 hours right now, and I'm at 96%. But I didn't even think of the venom.
96%. That's great.
Yeah, I didn't even think of the venom, so you just made it worse. So thank you.
For me, it's all the eyes. The eyes that spiders have just really get to me. Doggy, do spiders creep you out either in video games or in real life?
Real life? Oh, yeah. For sure, man. If I see one in the bathtub, I found the best thing is to spray them with like Clorox bleach cleanup, It makes them all slippery and they can't move and get you. But yeah, in video games, they're no better than creepy little things, Probably my favorite one I could think of, like all those eyes staring at you, is Phantom from Devil May Cry. Little nasty guy, big nasty guy, I should say, little big nasty guy, or those little spiders that bother you on that attack you everywhere on death's door, coming at you. It's just, yeah, spiders never no good. I can't think of. Well, I guess you got Spider-Man. I guess he's.
I was gonna say poor Spider-Man.
Yeah, but yeah, the big spiders in that. Yeah, that game right there. The Grounded. Yeah.
Grounded.
Yeah. He's a menace there too. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
a good show.
where I live, we have something called wolf spiders, and
Mm.
apparently, I come to find out that poison doesn't work on them. There's no way to get rid of wolf spiders other than to trap them and throw them in the trash, I guess.
Ugh.
So, and especially like if you get like a pregnant wolf spider, they carry all their young on the back. So, like if you kill the mom, all the kids scatter everywhere.
Mm.
That's just crazy. See, look at this. Look at this spider. Look at all those
Ugh.
eyes. That's just creepy.
Gosh, see, I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, I would put this thing on arachnophobia safe mode for sure,
Ugh.
probably.
Even that.
So yeah, spiders are pretty bad. Real quick shout out to the mag in the chat. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where is the mag?
He is.
There he is. Hello, Mag. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you.
The mag.
We don't appreciate you getting promoted, by the way. Their gain is our loss. It's our loss.
We love you, mag.
We do love you. All right. What do you got, doggy dog?
Well, I'll say if I go with a non-human, just to kind of empty. Man, I'm so dark. What's the deal? Oh well. The feeling of being underwater on games is never pleasant. It doesn't matter how good you're doing. You go underwater, you're in some trouble. You're in a heap of trouble, right? And the best example, the one that gives me the most anxiety, is Sonic the Hedgehog, baby. That dun 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 dun.
This one right here.
Right.
And then
And it starts out with that music. You have like 5 long seconds and it's all dun dun. But that music, just as soon as it starts, you feel like you're in some kind of hurry, even though you got forever. And that's the best example of feeling trapped underwater in video games. But just about any time you're underwater in video games, you're pretty much up the creek without a paddle. So, yeah.
Yeah, water in video games is definitely, for some people, it seems to be their kryptonite. So, yeah, it's definitely not good. Sorry, hold on. This thing's still playing in the background. It's distracting. Yeah. I remember playing this in Sonic specifically, like whenever that it's like, oh my God, give me an air bubble, give me an air bubble.
Right. That's the first thing. And it starts out slow at first.
Give me an air bubble, give me an air bubble. Where's the roof? Where's the head? No.
Oh.
And then, no.
Yeah, there it is.
It's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling. That music has got to be some of the most stress-inducing music ever in a video game. So
That's the best way to put that, is stress-inducing. Yeah, and it like I said, it starts out real slow at first, and you have plenty of time. But as soon as it makes that, you hear that tone, man, you're panicking. Anxiety level goes up. So.
You're holding your breath like him, like you're not even breathing. You're like, we need air. It's so stressful.
Right.
So funny, so funny. So water levels in general in video games are definitely a villain. Nobody likes them that I know of.
Again, a natural phobia. It's preying on our fears. I'm afraid of drowning.
Exactly. Real quick, we got a question here from Unicorn Princess. She says, "Does anyone play Takio no Tatsujin?" I don't even know what that is, so I'm gonna go with no for me.
I'm sure she means the that Drum Master game in Game Pass, and I played it with her, and yeah, that's AAA. It's AAA, Unicorn Princess. There's no doubt about that. AAA. No, it's just a fun little press the button to the beat of rhythm. It's a rhythm game, kind of a rhythm game, Japanese rhythm game. But it has Street Fighter music and stuff in there, so yeah, you can't beat that. Yep, video game music. I had Tales of Arise and Pac-Man, all kinds of video game music. So hey, top-notch stuff.
I see. So there is so I guess we're moving on to me now. The entity that I hate in video games is darkness. It just So like Gears of War, if anybody played the original Gears of War, there was this area where like you were out at night and there were like krill, and the only thing they were afraid of was light. So you had to stay in the light, and if you came out of the light, it was insta death. I hate that. But you know, it's not just Gears of War that did that. There was also things like Hellblade that did that, and I'm going to use the Hellblade trailer here.
Yes.
You know, the Hellblade Darkness trailer or Darkness puzzle was the worst because you had to figure out the torches. You had to figure out which way to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you went the wrong way, the beast or whatever it was got you. And just in general, the darkness is not cool. Let me see if I can fast forward to the part where you got to run between torches. Because that's there we go. I think this is it. Not quite. Here we go. All right, so like here you're next to like a fire. You gotta run to the next fire, which is like up there. You can kind of see it.
I remember this now.
Destiny
Yeah.
also did this with the Hive. You know, Destiny also did this with the Hive, where you had to run from light pole to light pole or whatever. So yeah, that was definitely there. Hey, Titan not the Mag puts in his 2 cents later. Dimitrescu and Mr. X.
Mr. X, yeah. Right.
Oh, okay. That unkillable thing that comes at you. That's also not good. But hey, Lady Dimitrescu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, she makes the good-looking ladies list for me. We got Dreadpool chiming in. Alma from Fear. I've never played Fear, so you'll have to explain Alma a little bit more. So yeah, that's these darknesses or darkness areas in video games get to me. And I think they get to me even more now because I got an LG OLED, so like the dark areas in video games are like super, super dark. No amount of brightness setting is gonna fix that on
the deep blacks.
Mine. You know, because if it's supposed to be black, guess what? On an OLED, it's black.
Thanks for rubbing that in. I appreciate that.
So yeah, anybody else here have bad experiences with darkness?
Definitely, and especially since I've spent most of my life on Hollow Knight this week. There's darkness and then spike. So if you don't have that lightning bug and you can only see like an inch below you, and then jellyfish, death, spike, die. So I get this one.
What about you there, Doggy Dog?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could go with the darkness all the way back to Dragon Warrior on the Nintendo. And you had to have your magic or your little, or even you had to have your magic, and you could only see so far once your magic was gone. You couldn't see nothing in these dark dungeons or whatever besides you just running into a brick wall here or there. So, you know, I don't know. Darkness is, and Hellblade, that was a great example of that one. That part right there, you had to run in between all the, man, that game was so tough. I can't believe I made it through that bad boy, but it was a tough one. That part where you had to walk over that spinning log. But anyway, that's another point. But yeah, the darkness. I'm trying to think of another good example of darkness, but there's been plenty of them.
Alan Wake here, where your only weapon was the flashlight against the I don't even know what they were, the ghost. So yeah, Alan Wake from Tony Grosso, absolutely, that's also on there. So yeah, those are the villains that are more entities than they are actual villains that we hate in video games. Not only, but you know what? I kind of do love them at the same time. Like nothing feels better than making it through the water level, or you know, not getting, I don't know, one shot by the spider, or figuring out the darkness puzzles. Like if you get a good sense of satisfaction from defeating these kinds of levels. You don't like it, Princess Zelda?
Not at all.
All right.
The Mag had a good one down here.
What did he write? Where's he at?
He says, Titan Drago, who let you in this chat? Where are the mods?
There you go. Titan Drago. All right, here we go. Moving on.
challenges. And when you fail to solve them and lie blubbering like an ignorant child on the floor, you will know that the Riddler is better than you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In honor of our favorite villains, tonight we will attempt to solve the Riddler's best riddles. Are you ready for your first one?
Hold on,
yeah.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Actually, it's not right.
No.
Okay.
All right, well, here we have
Hold on,
Axel.
let me get ready.
Axel, you're here. We have 8 tracks for you. Doggy, you're here. We have speed bumps because you like to race. The dark
All right.
chat, and then if I stump you, I am the Riddler.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So there will be no poll this week.
No
Okay, so everybody in the chat just has to type in what they
Type in
think
the
is the
answer, okay.
answer to the question.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and hit with that first riddle, Princess Zelda.
Your first riddle is, if you look at the numbers on my face, you won't find 13 anyplace. And go.
And we'll give them till the end of the song here. So they got about another minute here to type in their answers. Once again, the riddle is, if you look at the numbers on my face, you won't find 13 anyplace. Doggy, no Googling. No Googling, doggy.
The only thing Googling's my eyes looking at this like.
Oh, wow. The chat's on fire.
Yeah.
They get tougher.
No cheating, doggy. No cheating. You can't
I
look.
just want to see what they say. I want to see what they said. Just to see what they
We got to do a show. You know what, doggy?
No.
You cheater.
And that is good. Yeah, okay. So I would have never known this. I would have had no answer, actually. But yeah, you guys are
Lame,
quite
doggy,
right.
lame. You just ruined the game.
No, because, yeah, I kind of get the feel for this. Yeah. I'm going to Google it next time. No.
No Googling.
That
You look-
sounded like a riddle. Lame, so lame. Who just ruined our game?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Moving on to Axel. What you got?
Well, I actually, yesterday when Princess Zelda was submitting this, I go, I know all of these. So then she went and got some even harder ones for later on that I have no idea what they are.
Hey.
Let's take a look at what the chat is saying. Let's see. We got Dreadpool first saying clock. We got Mike Mullis from the original Next Level Gaming saying a clock. General Spartan, hey, welcome to the show, by the way. A clock. Tiny Drago Jr., a clock. Luis Vivian, my wife, says a clock. Easy, let's see. Tiny Drago Jr. says clock.
Mad
He
got
said
it
twice.
first.
All right.
Hey, Unicorn Please just spelled it out. CLOCK. Clock.
All right, Willow, we're going to need you in here. Come in here. You obviously know what we're talking about.
That's hilarious.
All right. So I think that was the first one. But what was the answer, Princess Zelda?
The answer is indeed a clock. They will get more difficult.
All right. Here we go.
All right, let's do this next one. All right.
All right.
right,
What
are
is
we
the
ready?
next one, Princess Zelda? Hold on.
Your
Let me
next-
get ready. Go ahead.
Here,
Riddler's best riddle is, tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. And go.
all right, so he's typing it
Go.
in.
Here we go. All right. No
Tear
looking, doggy.
one off. Yeah, okay. I turned my phones upside down. It's like way over here. Put it way over here. Okay, tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. Tear one off
Go
and
ahead, doggy.
scratch
What do you
my
think this
head.
is?
Tear one off and scratch.
I actually know this one.
Man, I really.
And I said a clock, Unicorn Princess, not the gun.
Oh. Tear one off. No.
All right, you stumped doggy. Point for Princess Zelda.
Yay.
Tear one off and
All
scratch
right, let's
my
see.
head.
We'll get the people here. A few more minutes in the chat
Yeah.
to type in what they think
Wow.
it is.
Are they doing good? Are they doing good? I'm not looking
Yeah.
at it. Are they doing good?
They started putting guesses. Mag says he
Cool.
doesn't know it.
Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead.
Tony Grosso says the scratch off lotto ticket.
Hey,
Honorable mention.
this is great. This is cool.
I love it. I love it. I love
Yeah.
the riddles.
Axel, what do you think, brother?
Well, I know this one.
Oh, you
I
know it.
this one
Okay.
because
Okay.
I watched Batman Forever, and this was on Batman Forever. my mom, shout out to my mom. She says blood. No, mom, it's not blood.
It's actually a really good answer.
Better than what I had.
That's getting a little too
Woo!
a little too much here. Once again, tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead.
Good evening, Nuke Nukem.
Yo,
is in
Noof,
the room.
what's up?
He's
I can't look at my phone, so I can't say hi on the chat.
That's
So hi,
right.
Noof.
Unicorn Princess says skin.
Arr, okay.
All right, and that's it. So I know this one, but I'm gonna give my official guess, and it's a match. But Princess Zelda, what? Before you give us the answer, let's take a look at what the chat typed in. All right, let's see. Dreadful says a match. Yes, my mom said a hat. No. The mag didn't know it because he doesn't watch Batman shows.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's see.
You got me there.
Mike said a match. Correct. Tony Grasso said a scratch off lotto ticket. That's incorrect. My wife said a matchstick. That is correct.
That's cool.
My mom
Dad, I
said
never
blood,
guessed that.
but no, that's not it.
Clever though.
Unicorn Princess said skin. No. Noof Nukem said boom boom kaboom. No, that's not it.
That's close. That was close. I gotta give it to you. It's good thinking.
Ty Drago Jr. says limbs. Wow. Let's see. Do we have any more? Ty Drago Jr. says I don't know. Blood, limbs, and yeah, I think that's it. For
Oof.
now.
There was an oof up in there.
Princess
Okay.
Zelda, what was the official answer?
Dread and Axel for the win. It was indeed a match. Well done.
Very nice.
Yay!
Very good.
All right, and that's going to do it for this quick intermission. The Riddler himself will be right back next time with harder riddles
Mwah.
and some that I actually don't know. All right, here we go. What is our next topic? Okay, our actual favorite villains. Okay, so we're going to start off with Doggy on this one. And this is
All right.
the actual favorite villains. So,
Well-
Doggy, who is your favorite villain?
Man,
in
I'm gonna
general?
go. Okay, sorry, Axel.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You're
I'm gonna
excited.
go
for it.
back old school, and I'm gonna go back and thinking, man, what was the hardest guy I ever beat, or like, just had the most tough time with? Guy's really proud of it beating, and it's the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's Punch Out, baby. This guy, no matter how good you were doing, one punch, you were done. Well, not this guy. This is
Yeah,
some of
no,
my,
this
this is
guy's
the,
good.
some of my gameplay here from a little bit earlier here. No, yeah, you had to
Some of your
survive
gameplay.
that. You had to survive. See, this guy's hitting him within the first minute 30. See, I didn't even ever know that. I did not ever know that even back in the day. For the first 30 minutes, you had to just avoid these. I know you could lay in on. That would have helped. But when I beat this guy, I was like so pumped, so excited. Had my mom take pictures with the Kodak and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of myself, man. And it was like, as a kid, man, and boxing was kind of big to us back then, and Mike Tyson was just the irresistible force, if you will. So,
Yep, the Dynamite
just-
Kid,
you see-
right?
what's that?
He was called the Dynamite Kid back when he was young, right?
Dynamite Kid, right? Yeah. Before
he
he's
was called
Iron
the
Mike
Dynamite Kid
Tyson.
when he was
Yeah.
young, and then later on he was known as the baddest man on the planet.
Iron Mike Tyson. That's right. But yeah, he was. Man, everybody played this game too. Everybody talked about, oh, he's so hard, and it didn't matter. He had a code to get right to him. The whole rest of the game was great too. But man, he was just tough as nails. So, was it the hard? What do you say?
Dreadful said, who is the hardest guy ever? He says, yo, this is a family-friendly show.
Hey, get your mind out of the gutter, Triple. We're just talking games,
I
right?
have never beat Mike Tyson in Punch Out.
Oh, really?
Not ever. Always
He
gets
made
the
your
beat.
hand shake when you were facing him too, right? Like,
Dude, I have never... I swear my Nintendo controller stopped working because of this. Because all you do is just, you're just trying to get back up, right?
Oh yeah. If you go down for the walls, you're pretty much your toes.
Yeah. So I love Mike Tyson as a bad guy because he plays such a good bad guy.
Yes, yeah.
Whether it's a parody bad guy or a serious bad guy, Mike Tyson also has the acting chops to be a bad guy in real life. But in video games, especially Punch Out, this was awesome. Noof Nukem says that he hated the last boss in Quantum Break. I never played Quantum Break, so you'll have to let me know who that is.
Yeah, I didn't see the last boss.
Quantum Break is in the backlog. Princess Zelda, did you ever fight Mike Tyson?
Nintendo Power, nothing could help me beat Mike Tyson. That was my go-to. Yeah, I just heard the creaking of the buttons as I played, but nay, I've never defeated him.
Yeah, no. This is available on that Nintendo Switch Online version, and right now I'm stuck at Soda Popsinski or whatever his name
Soda
is.
Popinski, yep.
Yeah, but once I get past him, I don't know who's next after Soda Popkinski, but my goal is to get to Mike Tyson.
Sandman, maybe, or maybe there's like a second version of Bald Bull or something in between there, or something like that. Yeah, and it's super macho.
1970 Chrome Pony. Welcome to the show. I never got to Tyson in the arcade machine. Oh,
no,
I never played Punch Out the arcade machine.
No, I never got to him in the arcade machine. No, I'd seen the arcade machine and played, but no. It had the two screens, right? It had two screens, I believe.
Nice,
if I remember right. Yeah, it was a cool arcade machine.
All right, so moving on, and I believe it is my turn. So the bad guy I'm gonna go with, I'm wearing his signature weapon right here, the gravity hammer, and that is gonna be Atriox from Halo. And the reason I'm going with Atriox is because Atriox is the intelligent villain, if you will. To me, he is anyway, right? And so Atriox being the intelligent villain, he doesn't just do things randomly. He doesn't try to go in there and rely on his combat prowess or anything, although he does have great combat prowess. He has a plan, and he has an execution for that plan. So, to me, Atriox is kind of the counter to Chief. He's an opposite to Chief. The Chief is kind of more random and adaptive to the environment around him, and he finds a way to win, whereas Atriox doesn't do that. He creates the environment for him to win. He leaves almost nothing to chance. He's a planner, and this guy is bad. I mean, he took on Red Team. He beat the Master Chief. This guy's just incredible. I kind of hope, if you got the legendary ending on Halo Infinite, spoiler alert, by the way. If I kind of hope that this isn't the end of Atriox, that we get to see him more, because I do want Chief to have kind of an opposite that never dies, that they're always going back and forth with, and I believe Atriox is kind of that person, in my opinion. So yeah, Atriox to me is a phenomenal bad guy. It's about time that the Chief got someone who has the wits and the ability to beat him. That's the way I feel about Atriox. Oh, have you ran into Atriox, right, Doggy? What'd you think?
Yep. I don't know what else to add. He's a bad man. I don't know much Halo lore to add. I'm just lucky to run into the guy. No, it's like you said. He's
there's not much else to say.
Yeah,
I love this part where his home planet is destroyed, because Cortana says that, oh, you made your choice, and Atriox kind of goes, so did you. And that basically is like, I'm gonna mess you up. So I kind of really like this cutscene a lot. I really enjoyed the story of Halo Infinite, but Atriox to me was he's not unbeatable because Captain Cutter beat him in Halo Wars 2, I think. We never do know what happens and how he got from the Ark to the Halo ring, but we're assuming that he eventually beat Captain Cutter. But we'll see. Nukem here. Toughest bosses every level past 10 in Tetris.
Oh, that's
you know
good.
what? That's a good
That's
one,
good
but
stuff.
I'm going to go with Tetris 99, man. I never get past 50% on Tetris 99.
That was a good one, though. Noof, that's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's going to do it for my favorite villain in video games right now. It has to be Atriox. Of course, being the big Halo guy, I think it was kind of obvious that I was going to pick Atriox.
That's a good guess.
But if I had to go with, I'll piggyback off Princess Zelda. Princess Zelda, are you there, Princess Zelda?
Oh, let me save her the trouble. I already know what she's going to say. Does anyone in this room not know who she's going to say? I didn't think so. I'm so tired of being labeled a villain. Just because I have a deep voice and like shiny things does not mean that I'm a villain. And Axel, 1324579. Atriox is an awesome guy. Maybe instead of trying to kill him all the time, you should just try to get to know him. And Doggy Dog, did I hear you correctly? Are you calling water a villain? Seriously, you do know that your body and the earth are mostly water, right? Seriously, come on. This show is ridiculous. Have we not learned anything from the amazing musical Wicked or the brilliant production Maleficent? Well, for those of you who missed the point, it is that there are no villains. Just kind, misrepresented, caring souls whose side of the story has never been told, such as myself. Well, I've heard enough of this nonsense. I'm going to go play Flight Simulator, and Axel, you just lost a song.
I love it. All right, so
That's rough.
Well, I was going to say Dracula, but I changed my mind. It's Ganon. Definitely Ganon.
it's definitely Ganon. Oh my God, there goes Link. All right, so Princess Zelda, his favorite bad guy is Ganondorf from The Legend of Zelda, of course. We got a comment here from Luis Bien. Princess Zelda is super cool. Absolutely, she is. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
So Ganondorf from The Legend of Zelda, he's been around. He is the holder of the Triforce of Power. But I don't need to tell you that. Princess Zelda's going to tell you that. Go ahead.
He's a bad guy. I don't care what he says. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. Bad news. Evil.
Bad news.
Bad news.
All right, what makes Ganondorf such a good bad guy?
Well, because he kidnaps innocent people. He tries to take all the power and control. I mean, he's just selfish. Selfish? Selfish.
Doesn't care who dies, huh?
Mm-mm. Anyone that crosses his path.
Nice. Oh, real quick, we got a 1970 Chrome Pony saying, way back in the day without internet. Yeah, that witch in tank in Banjo took me about 3 weeks to beat. Witch in tank in Banjo. Oh, okay, yeah. I know who you're talking about now. In Banjo Kazooie, yes. Unicorn Princess says that she hates the blue notes in Taiko no Tatsujin. I guess those are harder notes to hit. Just got to get that voice up there. Just okay.
That was good. That was pretty good.
You had an honorable second there, Princess Zelda. Who was that?
Well, I have an honorable mention for anybody that's in Resident Evil. I was encouraged to
Resident
finish
Evil. Okay.
Yeah, any of those characters, I was encouraged to finish it. I think it was by Phasma, and I simply couldn't do it. It was just wrenching. Any of them, all of them, the zombies, ugh. They're just all
Mr.
Ugh.
X.
All of them. I don't even know why I tried playing more than one of them because I've never beaten any of them. And the most recent one was it Village, the one I played. Oh yeah, that's it. I won't try another one. I'm done.
Yeah, see, I didn't even start that one up because I knew that one was gonna kick my butt. Yeah, I knew it was. I played the demo. I was like, just it's not gonna go well for me. So I just skip past that one. Yeah, zombies. If I had to give a second honorable mission while we're at it, I'm gonna give it to Dr. Robotnik Sonic the
Yeah.
Hedgehog and his
That's a good
30
one.
plus years of evil and just creativity and machines that we face. I can't think of a boss that I fought more times than that guy, you know, and his different renditions of what he comes up with. So, and the movies and the cartoons and just the look and the mustache. You are bad. You are a bad man, Dr. Robotnik.
I love
right.
him in the movie, though. I love
The movie, right? Yeah, it's
I do. I can't hate him.
For me, an honorable mention here is gonna be the Joker from Batman.
right. There you go. That's,
Joker to me is, you know, he has no plan, although he does have plans. But the way he executes it is phenomenal, and it's funny. A lot of people don't give the Joker enough credit for his fighting ability because he always gets beat up by Batman eventually. But Batman can't just beat up the Joker; he actually struggles with him. So, I love the Joker and Batman. I love how menacing he is and how everything is a joke to him. Like people dying is funny to him. Not that it is in real life. I'm just talking about video games. Okay, guys, I'm not.
right.
Okay. But yeah, I really love the Joker in general. In the comics, in video games, just in general. I really love the Joker. And I'm not the only one. 1970 Chrome Pony agrees with me. So he gets one Axel credit. With
All right,
absolutely
he's
nothing.
he's
At your
racking them
local
up.
Arcade. All right. But with all that being said,
Oh yes.
I keep hitting the wrong button.
And when you fail to solve them and lie blubbering like an ignorant child on the floor, you will know that the Riddler is better than you.
That is awesome. That is.
Good evening,
Riddle
ladies
time.
and gentlemen. It's time for round 2 of the Riddler's Best Riddles. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I am ready.
All right, your next riddle is: the 8 of us go forth, not back, to protect our king from a foe's attack. And go.
All right. No cheating, doggy.
The 8. Oh yeah, let me put the phone over here. Okay. The 8 of us go forth, not back, to protect our king from a foe's attack. The 8 of us. The 8 of us. The 8 of us.
Well, Doggy Dog is thinking real quick.
Go ahead, yeah.
As a kid, you root for Batman. As an adult, you understand Joker. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a good
I agree
point.
with that 100%.
That is, man, awesome point.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let us go forth,
see.
not back.
Can you think
Check.
of this one, Doggy?
I mean, I didn't even get the clock one, so I can't even imagine getting any of these things. The 8 of us go forth. That's what the whole deal is. Eight. What's the 8? What's the date? What's the 8?
All right. Yes. So I actually do know this one as well, so I'll go later. All right, just take a guess, Doggy.
I don't know what the 8's. What a word to be with the 8. Yeah, thank you. I've got a fan club here. The 8 of us.
Your fan club is exactly 8 people large.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I got 8 people. I got 8 fans. Man, I
I'm
got
lying.
7 more than last night. Okay, well, 8. I got 6 more. I got 6 more.
That's right.
I'm the president.
The 8 of us, man. I really don't know. I mean, that's really stick, man. I told you guys I was going to
Oh
stick.
man! All right, that's a point for you, Princess Zelda. He's stumped.
But this is still great. This is great. I'll hear the answer. I'll be like, oh no. But okay.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because you gotta free your mind. You gotta start thinking abstract and everything to solve riddles. So yeah,
trying.
I'm just
It's
giving the
empty.
chat a little more time. There's only a
It's
few
empty.
more seconds left on the song, and then we'll start going through it. So yeah, 8 things that can go forward but can't go backwards, and there's 8 of them. And they protect the king, so that should right there be give you the point, Doggy. But your time's up, so I'm gonna go next. So I believe that this is actually pawns from chess. So let's see what the chat thought. Mike said chess pawns. General Spartan said a knight. No, I don't know. Time Drago Jr. said chess, but more specifically pawn.
Yep. There you go. Hey, you know,
Back from the Dead. Hey, shout out to Back from the Dead. Listen down the
Back.
drive home.
What's up? What's up, brother?
Luis Vian says pawn. Let's see. Do we got any more people playing? Time Drago Jr. says pawn. I haven't played chess in a while.
Yeah, I've never actually
pawns.
played chess. Yeah, I've never played chess.
I don't know what this means.
I got checkers.
Okay.
I take you guys down to some
Oh,
checkers.
it's a paw. They're paws. You got
Oh,
it.
they're paws. Oh, so paw and pawn. Okay, I see. I get it.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Princess Zelda,
While
what
driving.
was the answer?
That deserves an extra point just for that.
The chat and Axel are unstoppable. It is indeed a pawn. Well done.
Yay.
I'm just letting you guys, after my win last week, I'm just kind of taking it easy on y'all.
That's very generous.
Yes.
Apparently,
Kinda
Time
sitting back.
Drago Jr. loves playing chess with his friends.
Awesome.
That's, good. Hey,
That's
that's
cool.
a good game
Yeah.
to get into.
Yeah,
Very
definitely. Wish I'd have learned. I'm still on the checkers, man. I got checkers. I'm play some
Still on
checkers, man. I'm not.
checkers.
Yeah.
All right, Princess Zelda, what is our next riddle?
Your next Riddler's Best Riddle is: we're 5 little items of an everyday sort. You'll find us all in a tennis court. And go. That's the wrong one.
Okay, so worms. Let's like I
That's the
did
wrong
not
one.
hear
Oh,
worms.
sorry.
I did not hear worms. I'm completely losing it. Okay.
Oh, you're right. Oh my
We
gosh.
could do
you're
that
right.
one. For the next one.
Yeah, let's just go with what I typed in.
All
Yeah,
right,
let's go with that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we got-
Generally, my leaves aren't turned at night. Usually, I'm full of worms by day. Lots of words, but deathly quiet. And go.
And go, doggy. What do you got? What do you got, doggy?
Generally, my leaves aren't turned at night. Usually, I'm full of worms by day. Lots of words, but deathly quiet.
We might have stumped Mike. I have no idea on this one. Oh, you did it! You did it, Princess Zelda. That's another point for you.
Generally, my leaves aren't turned at night. Usually, I'm full of worms by day.
You're so close. You're so close.
Come on, doggy, you got this.
I know. Yeah, it's like man. This is,
I think what's
do
throwing
you
them
know
off is
this,
the word
Axel?
leaves.
Do you know this one too?
I think what's throwing you off is the word leaves.
See, I thought that was kind of something. Okay.
Real quick, just to address this, 1970 Chrome Pony, you guys are mostly PG-13. Maybe reach out to Boom Double Barrel Gaming. Think he could really help y'all with growth. Thank you so much for the suggestion, and we are very PG. That is definitely the way we are structured.
And Boom is awesome, by the way,
And
too.
Boom is awesome.
Yes,
I,
shout out
I,
to Boom.
I love Boom.
Yep, he is
Watch
very
his
awesome.
shows all the time during work.
Yep, we get to listen to him at work too. While we're at work, we throw him on the big speakers and listen to him. Yeah, he's great. Leaves. So that kind of you said, like the generally leaves aren't turned. So the worms, full of worms by day.
Think of worms and words.
Worms and words.
Words that don't talk. OMG, this one is hard.
Words that don't talk.
This one stumped me too. Now that I see the answer in the chat, it makes sense. But I'm.
Hey, you looking at the chat? What's up with them?
And the chat is always on my screen.
I know. I'm just,
see
kidding.
everything.
I'm just joking, man. Man, yeah, everybody's probably tired of sitting here with the smoke blowing out my ears. I don't know. I really don't know this.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I was thinking like a moth or an owl or something.
I was thinking of an apple.
Something similar to that. So you definitely stumped me too on that one. So yeah, that's gonna be mine. I was thinking like a moth or an owl, because I was thinking, owls are deadly and they're silent and they eat worms and leaves. I have no idea what owls have to do with leaves. All right, so let's see. Mike Mullis got this. He says, "Oh wait, a book." Dreadpool says, "A book."
Yes.
Crow Pony says, "Agree with Dread."
Yeah.
Unicorn Princess is going with Dread as well. My wife says, "A nerd." HTK says, "A book." A nerd.
Is it a book? I guess that's
And Princess Zelda, what was the answer to this one?
going to
The
be it.
answer, I'm going to go with Dread.
We're gonna go with Dread on
Yeah.
this one.
Always go with Dread.
Right, a book.
A book. A library, a book.
There you
Well
go.
done.
So let's see if this makes sense now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Generally, my leaves aren't turned at
Bookworms.
night because books, you got to read them during the day. I'm usually full of worms by day, bookworms.
Worms.
Lots of words, but deadly quiet. Books don't talk. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. So you definitely
Man.
stumped us. You definitely got us. Oh, you got us good, you villain.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, you villain. What's up?
All right, and that's going to do it for this intermission. Go ahead and get rid of that music and set it up for next intermission. All right, so for our last topic is going to be, what is our favorite type of villain? And I think we kind of already talked about yours, Princess Zelda, on accident. But we can go, you can repeat it. Why not?
Well, I said anybody from Resident Evil gets honorable mention, but my favorite one is actually one that could probably be actually found in society, which is like the Joker, who has like a genuine pleasure for torturing others. So somebody, because it's absolutely terrifying when you're confronting somebody that could actually be found out in public.
Yeah.
Safe House Sam, something like that.
There you go.
Safe House Sam, the villain. Oh my goodness, Safe House Sam. Yeah, no, people who just enjoy causing pain is really not that good of a person. So yeah, that's definitely a
the
good one.
epitome of the villain to me.
Absolutely. Disregard for everybody. All right. Doggy, you there?
I am here.
All right, Doggy.
Let's
Who is
check-
your favorite kind of villain?
My favorite kind of villains are these great big bosses that you meet, and they end up levels and stuff at different levels, like Devil May Cry, hack and slash games, especially Devil May Cry. Man, Devil May Cry games are full of these big, huge bosses. Like I mentioned earlier, Phantom. There's that one from space. What was his name? Mundus or something like that, or Nightmare. There was one, the big three-headed dog, King Cerebrus, in Devil May Cry 5. Virgil wasn't really a big boss. I can't recall. And also, like Immortals Phoenix Rising had a bunch of. Okay, which one is this? Which one is this guy? Trying to see. It's
There's
all.
so much going on the screen.
Yeah, it's all green. It looks like Virgil or something, maybe.
Sorry, I have no idea.
Yeah, but yeah, bosses like this, man. These bosses, these big bosses that have like 13 power bars you got to clear. You bore 4 times and they're throwing enemies at you and lasers and yeah, just look at this chaos going on the screen. You got to dodge.
Lasers and lightning and
Yeah, you got
particle effects. Oh
everything
my.
going on. Yeah, you got everything going on. It's just craziness, and they're huge. These bosses are huge. They just throw everything at you. I just love these kind of bosses. Just the bigger the better with these kind of guys. I've always loved the Devil May Cry series for that kind of stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This looks crazy.
Yeah,
I've
these
never
kind
played
of
Devil May
intense
Cry.
boss battles like this. I just love this, man. It's just
I've
best
never
of that.
played Devil May Cry, but I've played Bayonetta.
okay. Yeah, there you go. There's
And
another kind of
Bayonetta
stuff.
also has huge bosses
Right.
because they're made by the kind of the same style.
Exactly. Yeah, any
Right.
boss is like that. Yeah, I just love them. Just it's their fantasy style. They can do anything they want. Like I said, they're always throwing stuff out. You got to dodge constantly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Here we go. Princess Zelda plays Cuphead, so he must be talking about the boss rushes in Cuphead. Cuphead is a boss rush game. Have you played
yeah.
Cuphead, Princess Zelda?
No, I don't know if I want to now.
It's a bot. Oh man, get ready to rage. It's got a ton of charm, but man, is that game hard. And
Yeah,
believe it or not, I actually found it to be harder with 2 players.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I actually found it to be harder with 2 players. It was less predictable.
Oh, so they accounted for that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want to play with 2 people, huh? Yeah, we'll make you pay for that too, huh?
I
Because real
definitely love
funny.
bosses with mechanics. Like, not just beating them
Yeah.
up, but with mechanics of some kind. Like, you got to do something special with them.
Right, and that's something I was gonna say. A lot of these bosses will always have like a hidden weak spot, and you got to try and figure this guy out. You know, whatever it is. You know, like I think that was like that fancy guy was talking about. You know, you'd have to get on his back and stab down on his back. You know, just and then they would morph into something else, and they'd have another weak spot. Yeah, I just love that. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You wipe them out, and then like a phoenix, they rise again. So you celebrate and right back into battle.
yeah, and then they
Yeah.
get a whole nother. Then you see the power bar fill up 4 or 5 times. Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
you just have the controller down and leave.
I'm completely about out of energy. You didn't give me nothing. What's up? So yeah, I just love these big bosses. Sorry, Haxel.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nope,
I-
I was
I-
done.
So in Bayonetta, you have a nemesis, which is basically a different style of witch than you are.
Mhm.
And you can only get 1 or 2 hits in before they counter you. And so it's really hard to keep combos going. And I don't know. I enjoy those kinds of bosses, like the Dark Souls as well. Dark Souls bosses are famous for just being Dark Soulish. I love those. She's been raging at Hollow Knight bosses. Oh, I think Princess Zelda needs to do a rage stream.
Nobody wants to see that.
Hey, I like the rage of some bosses too. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll have like a co-stream of rage. It's okay.
Overpowered.
Co-rage stream.
Yeah. So my favorite kind of villains, ironically, I've come to love them a little bit more. At first, I thought they were kind of stupid, and then as time went on, I ended up loving this, and I kind of wish that this system wasn't copyright, that anybody could use it, but it's got to easily be the Nemesis system. And hold on, real quick.
Yeah,
I know a
right, yeah,
badass
no,
boss
just
on
fight,
Forza 5. Both Axel and Doggy hate racing. His name is Dreadpool. Yeah, because he cheats and he slams into walls.
Because he rammed you off the road. Do I
Yeah.
want to race or do I just want to play some Wreckfest and wreck everybody off the road? Here, where are you at? Are you
What
leading?
is this?
Here, let me
Is this
get up to you.
Wreckfest or is
Ram
this-
you off the road.
I should
No
have put
clean
Chester
racing
out
trophies
there.
from Dreadpool
Oh, I'm
ever.
good at this game. I ram you off the road.
Yeah.
Wow, he's so mad.
You should have seen it. Like, it just expletives everywhere for both Doggy and me on Dreadpool. Dreadpool's just laughing his butt off. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. The Nemesis system. WB Games owns the Nemesis systems. They wrote it, and we're going to tune in here to Alpha Gameplay from IGN. And the reason I love the Nemesis system is because anybody can be a boss. If you die to a peon, that peon gets promoted to a boss, and now you got to go and kill that boss and do vengeance. And that's why I love the Nemesis system. And they talk smack and they remember you. They remember beating you. So I really love it because literally any peon you fight that you make a mistake on or you get overwhelmed with, and everything can be a potential boss, can be a captain, a much harder person. And they can even become warlords. I mean, if they keep beating you and beating you and beating you, like let's pretend I'm level 10 and that peon is now a level 12 and I go and fight him and I die again, he'll turn into a level 15 and I'm still a level 10. And I'll go and he'll kill me again, he'll turn into a level 17. So you can't just keep going after him. You got to, try to level up first and then get some vengeance on him.
Oh,
So I really love the Nemesis system.
yeah.
So the Nemesis system to me is my favorite kind of bad guy right now in video games. It's just phenomenal. Titan Drago here. I love that too. Made that game amazing. Absolutely. then the Nemesis system for me has got to be the villain that I love fighting the most, because everybody's the villain, and the way they talk, like the lines they say, are so funny and so entertaining at the same time. They remember kicking your butt. They're like, "Didn't I kill you already? I guess I could do it again." Oh yeah, and they would get new perks too. Yeah, they would get new power-ups. They would get better armor. They would get all kinds. They would get immunities. Like if you had your mount out while you were fighting them, and they killed you while your mount was out, they became mount proof. They took no damage from mounts, even if that mount was a dragon.
Oh man!
So, like, I really love that Nemesis system because it's smart, and I really enjoyed it. So,
what a nemesis!
yeah. So the new Batman game, Gotham Knights, that is coming out. I am so hyped for it because of the Nemesis system. So I really hope they work that in there really good. So yeah, that is something I really enjoy. By the way, chat, be sure to let us know any of these. As we're talking, be sure if you guys want to tell us about your favorite bad guys or your favorite style of bad guys that you love to hate and hate to love. Be sure to let us know. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yes, for sure.
Love it. No, I'm just kidding. We really do love it. We really do love it, chat.
Yeah, we love you guys in the chat. Every one of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
so
taking the
much
time
for
to tune into our little show. With all that being said, did you guys play any Nemesis system? Any Batman games?
Obviously not. I never realized stuff that got harder and got more mad as you lost to the things. I mean, imagine some of these games I play. I'll lose to them so many times. These people would have immortal powers and just couldn't die. I mean, they just have infinite power bars by the time I got done with them. So yeah. If I notice some kind of Nemesis system, I'll realize that I need to do. Man, that's crazy. That's cool. That's very cool. But yeah, I don't know what. I don't think I've. Yeah, I've never got very far in a Nemesis system game. Obviously, if this sounds pretty punishing. If you get punished for losing, I'm in some trouble. I'm in some trouble. I mean, this is bad.
What about you, Princess Zelda?
No, I'm with Doggy. I mean, I get destroyed by simple creatures, and all I could think of was that Urlasu needs some chapstick.
Yeah, see, I'd be coming back to this guy. I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll just give him another try, and I'll come back, and this guy's going to be more powerful than he was, and I would keep coming back. I'd be like, this is ridiculous. Like, how is this guy getting more stuff? Yeah, I wouldn't even fathom the idea. So yeah, I've probably not.
Yeah, it was so awesome because some of them would get they were unassassination. Like you couldn't stealth sneak up on them. They were stealth proof. They were fireproof. They had it in there that you could only kill them with finishers. It was phenomenal. It added to the game so much because you could have just cheese through these captains.
Right,
Each one of them had a certain thing. And then you would get ambushed by them. Like 3 or 4 captains would come in and just oh, we're going to get you. And then you're looking at okay, I can't kill that one with my mount. That one's weak to mounts, but this one will kill my mount. This one's weak to fire, but this one is fireproof. What am I going to do against these 3 guys? It's crazy how much it added to the game. It was awesome.
Did you end up seeing these guys later in the game again? They had they had that same remembering of what?
Yeah, wow. One of them was named himself the Tart Killer, and he was my rival. I could not beat him. He was always 10 levels ahead of me.
Wow.
It was crazy.
That is crazy.
Let's see. Pac-Man is in the background. Can we get a live reaction to song Pac-Man Fever from Bunker and Garcia 1982? We use call radio station requested. I'll look to see if I'm even allowed to play that. Maybe next time. Chrome Pony, you got to be careful what all music you play. So I'll give that a test run later on.
But that's cool, yeah. If we can do that, yeah. Cool.
But yeah, if we can do it, we definitely will.
We love Pac-Man.
And with all that being said,
and when you fail to solve them and lie blubbering like an ignorant child on the floor, you will know that the Riddler is better than you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for our final round. The chat is unstoppable. All right, for our next question, are we ready?
I am ready with the
All
correct
right.
one.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
You know what? I'll let you read it first, and then I'll post it.
Okay. We're 5 little items of an everyday sort. You'll find us all in a tennis court. And go.
All right, this one has me stumped too, doggy. So I have no idea. All right, we're
Okay,
five,
five.
little items of everyday sort. You'll find us all in a tennis court. I don't know anything about tennis. I'm gonna go with the Serena Williams with the Williams sisters. Tennis
Game
rackets
over.
and balls.
Oh yeah, here. Boom,
got
phone
it.
up.
Jeez, well, this one is hard.
5
what's-
little items of an everyday sort. So we got to name 5 things. There's 5 items. Or is it all kind of one thing?
You can't ask the Riddler questions. The Riddler does
Oh,
the
okay,
asking.
We're 5 little items. All right, Rilla. That's cool. That's cool. That's all right. I gotcha. Little items.
Let me think here. I'm gonna go with a racket,
Yeah, racket, ball.
Oh,
a
good.
ball, a net,
Wow.
Um,
a racket, a ball, a net.
a line? No. Nets. That was a good one. Service.
Oh, this one is so sneaky.
I can't believe how good he is.
I have a feeling Deadpool's cheating. He's using Google. He's definitely Googling.
He just knows his stuff. He's like one of those like Jeopardy.
Oh, does he have the answer already? Does he
Yeah,
have
has it,
answers
yeah.
in there? Oh man, I'm not. You get this away from me. Okay, way over there. Okay, so we have racket, ball, and a net. The people on the court itself.
Oh, that's a good one.
You.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Williams sisters.
Yeah, Andre Agassi with the Cannoneos or something.
I
I
forgot about
have
him.
no idea. This one's got me. You got a point. I give up. You got a point, Princess Zelda.
I get a point because my friend in the chat, man, wow, he's unstoppable.
Okay, yeah, I'll give up too. I want to know what these answers are. Yes, what do we got here? What do we
All
got?
right, so let's see what the chat said. Dreadpool using Google said AEIOU. Give me 1 second. There we go. My wife said vowels. AIUEO. Drawing a complete blank here. Vowels. Love. And
That's
towels,
clever.
maybe.
I like it.
Towels. That would have been a good one too.
Yeah, so what is the answer?
In a
Princess
bag.
Zelda?
In a bag.
Your wife and Dreadful say into the chat, it is indeed the vowels AEIOU. Well
right.
done.
You bunch of Google cheaters.
How is okay? So what's the question again? Okay, so now that we have AEIOU.
Let's see.
What was
We
the-
play these riddle and jokes books at home. Yeah, I am with Drago. I don't get it.
I don't get it. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. Yeah, what's the question again? I'm trying to
We're
figure that
5
out.
little items of an everyday sort. You'll find us all in a tennis court. Other than the fact that this has every vowel in every sentence.
Just a tennis court. If you look at a tennis court, you'll find AEIOU.
AEIOU. Oh my god.
Wow, that was good.
You will also
Okay.
find the Serena and the.
How'd you really know that, Dreadpool? Did you really know that, dude? Or everybody else? How'd you figure that out? That's great.
I know he's so good. He
That's
was
good.
the one that found my a China. I didn't even know I had this, and I didn't even know what it was.
Echidna? Echidna?
Echidna, that's it. I mean, echidna.
That's probably what I said the other day. Yeah.
I know. He knew this. Nobody else. Google did not know this, and Dreadpool knew this.
That's right.
It was unbelievable. All right, our last one. Are we ready?
All right, last question of the day. Go ahead.
All right. It can be cracked. It can be made. It can be told, and it can be played. And go.
It can be cracked. It can be made. It can be told, and it can be played.
I already know this one. I'm gonna go
Man,
with
this
my
is-
ex-girlfriends.
Thank food. That's real.
The ex-girlfriends can be played, suckers. Ain't nobody want to settle down.
They can be cracked. Yeah. All right. All right.
Okay, sorry.
Can be cracked?
All right. It can be cracked, it can be made, it can be told, and it can be played. Okay, cracked and made. I was thinking an egg.
Yeah, I was thinking that at first. Okay.
It can be told,
cracked.
and it can be played. It can be told.
Man,
That's the
this is a
feeling.
good one, man. This is so good. This is gonna be when we
Yeah.
hear this answer. This is gonna be awesome. It can be cracked.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm focused so hard. I didn't notice the music was off. Sorry about that, chat.
Can be cracked.
Ooh, good guess.
We got some good guesses in the chat.
Man, this is awesome, man. This is so awesome.
Haha.
Shout out
what
to
my wife
Princess Zelda
posted?
for these awesome intermissions.
Princess
She
Zelda?
always knows, man. She's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Shout out. Man, this is
I'm waiting for Dreadpool.
yeah, whatever Dreadpool says, that's my answer. There you go. I should have went with that in the beginning.
That is the
I'm with
correct
Dreadpool.
answer.
Dreadpool speaks for me. He's
That's
my agent. He's my agent. Okay, it can be cracked. It can be made, told, and played.
I think I know it.
Told and played.
I think I know it. Okay, I got it. That's a very good one, Princess Zelda, now that I got it.
It wasn't me. It was Mr. Enigma from Batman. I made none of these.
Told and played. Told and played.
I just copy and pasted.
So I got two things in mind here.
All right,
I'm waiting for
Smokes.
Dreadpool to post his answer so that I can start saying it.
Okay, so we're waiting on
You know
Got
what?
it.
I'm going to say it without Dreadpool.
Go ahead. Go
So,
ahead.
It can be cracked, it can be made, it can be told, and it can be played. So it's obviously a game that you talk, that you say. It can be cracked, meaning you can solve it, and it can be made, meaning you make it up. What's better than the riddles we're doing now? So a riddle. I'm going with a riddle. The answer to this riddle is a riddle, I think. Let's see what the
I'll go with the
let's see what
joke. I'm going with the joke then.
a joke. All
The
right.
Joker.
All right, let's see. Back from
This
the
is
Dead
good, this
says
is good.
Icebreakers.
I remember that. And that's really good. That's
What?
a good guess.
That's great.
Lesbian
Yeah.
says what? Let's see.
Can I look at the chat
in
now?
regards to my original answer, you are not safe after the show. Time Drago's guessing a story.
Twitter. Somebody said Twitter.
HTK is going with riddle. I'm waiting for Dreadpool. Yes,
love
we
that.
all are.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Bells.
That's the best one.
A joke?
False.
A joke? TikTok? Rhyminy?
Twitter.
Real
Yeah, I
Bunny's
like
going
that
with
one.
Twitter.
Yep.
Unicorn
I'm with- I'm with-
Princess
I'm
going
with
with a
Vikings.
story, and we also got a puzzle. Oh, this is the best one. Lots of different answers. What is the answer, Princess Zelda?
According to Enigma, the correct answer is a joke.
A joke.
Well
Oh,
done,
you got
Kat.
it, doggy.
Yes! Wow, Doggy comes home with the riddle at the end.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right.
Man, all right.
All right. Hopefully
Speak and spell.
everybody enjoyed.
No, man, that was awesome, man. Yes. That was fun.
Let's see. I was thinking of a board game, Don't Break the Ice.
Do you remember that with
Good.
Little Hammer?
That's good.
Speak and spell.
That's
Okay,
hilarious.
yeah. All right, here we go. Okay. With all that being said, that's going to do it for today's show, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. We appreciate your viewership, and we appreciate you guys playing these games with us.
Yeah.
As always, this is where you can follow me and Doggy Dog. Doggy Dog, of course, part of the Retro Renegades. What time does that start, Doggy?
7 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesdays.
All right, and I am part of Good Morning Xbox as well. That is Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern. Sorry, 9 a.m. Eastern as well. I'm Maxwell1324,
I'm Princess Zelda.
And I'm Doggy Dog 420.
and we will catch you guys next Friday.